Dear mariners, welcome to my channel The Sailing Beast. Please like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for updates on upcoming videos. Question: Explain radio installation. Answer: every such ship or fishing boat subject to the requirements of merchant shipping, life-saving appliances rules, 1982 shall carry the following before 1st of February 1995. 1.2 Satellite APIRB so installed that 1. Shall be capable of floating free if the ship sinks and activate automatically when afloat. The other shall be close to the position from which the ship is normally navigated and be capable of manual activation from that position, and each shall be capable of being carried by a person into a survival craft and being activated manually. No takes receiver if the ship is engaged on voyages in any sea area in which the international no-takes service is provided. A radio facility for reception of maritime safety information by the Inmarsat engaged on voyages in which international no-takes service is not provided. 2 radar transponder beacons so placed that each of them can be carried by a person into a survival craft. Provided that ships of Class 3 may carry only 1 float-free satellite APIRB and 1 radar transponder beacon. Carriage of radio equipment in Sea Area A1. Vessels plying exclusively in Sea Area A1 shall comply with the above requirement of rule. Carriage of radio equipment for Sea Areas A1/A2. Every ship engaged on voyages beyond Sea Area A1 but within Sea Area A2 shall, in addition to the requirement above carry AMF radio installation capable of transmitting and receiving for distress and safety purposes on frequencies 2187.5 kHz TSC and 2182 kHz using radio telephony. B. MF radio installation capable of maintaining a continuous TSC watch on 2187.5 kHz. Such radio installation may be combined with MF radio installation specified in Clause A, above. C. Means of initiating, on systems other than MF system, the transmission of ship-to-shore distress alert by either 1.HF using DSC or Inmarsat ship earth station. Capacity for general radio communication by using either radio installation operating on working frequencies in the bands between 1605 kHz 27,500 kHz. Such installation may be combined with installation specified at Clause A of Sub-Rule 1 of this rule, or an Inmarsat ship earth station. Carriage of radio equipment Sea Areas A1/A2/A3. 1. Every ship engaged on voyages beyond Sea Areas A1 and A2 but within Sea Area A3, shall, in addition to the requirements, every such ships are carry 1 Inmarsat ship earth station. 2 MF radio installation capable of transmitting and receiving distress and safety communication on frequencies 2187.5 kHz using DSC and 2182 kHz using radio telephony. A radio installation capable of maintaining a continuous DSC watch on the frequency 2187.5 kHz which may be separate from or combined with installation specified at Clause B of Sub-Rule 2 of this rule, and means of initiating the transmission of ship-to-shore distress alerts by any one of the following systems. HF using DSC, or an additional Inmarsat ship earth station. A satellite APIRB. Every such ship shall carry MF/HF radio installation capable of transmitting and receiving distress and safety communication on all distress and safety frequencies in the bands frequencies between 1605 kHz and 27,500 kHz using DSC radio telephony and direct printing telegraphy. Radio installation capable of maintaining DSC watch on 2187.5 kHz 8414.5 kHz and on at least one of the distress and safety frequencies namely 4207.5 kHz, 6312 kHz, 12,577 kHz with facility to select any of these DSC distress and safety from or combined with installation. Means of initiating the transmission of ship-to-shore distress alert by a radio communication service operating on An additional HF using DSC, or an Inmarsat ship Earth station. A satellite APIRB. Carriage requirement for Sea Area A4. Ships engaged on voyages in Sea Area A4 shall comply with rule, with the exception in Inmarsat equipment. Satellite APIRB when carried in compliance with above requirement shall be a polar orbiting satellite APIRB.